Hi everybody. Today we are talking about how to save yourself from yourself. If you feel like you are drowning in an impossible care situation or really any situation in life. I'm Pamela D Wilson. My website is PamelaDWilson.com. On there, a lot of hope, help, and support for caregivers and aging adults. One of the first things that you can do if you feel like you are just drowning or saddled with so much responsibility that you can't keep going and you don't have any time for yourself, it's to stop, think, and decide what you want that situation or what you want your life to be like. Now, to actually get there and think positively about this, you have to do a number of things. You have to get rid of that can't do attitude. It's impossible attitude. This can never happen. You got to shove that out the door. Next, you have to stop criticizing yourself for things that you may not have done right or things that you could have done differently. We have to put that in our past because to move forward, to stop drowning, to stop feeling hopeless and helpless, we have to look forward. Next, stop criticizing and stop blaming others for things that are out of your control or expecting the world to be a certain way. A lot of caregivers are hoping that the government is going to come through with all of these wonderful programs and rescue caregiving situations and make life easier. If you keep hoping for that, that is something that you have absolutely no control over. It may never happen. And just as you feel like you are drowning today, you could feel like you're drowning 3 years, 5 years, or 10 years from now. If you are expecting other people to solve the problems and the experiences that you are having today, we all have to do that for ourselves. And that is the hard fact of life. So, what do you want? How will you get there? When will you start? And most of all, how will you be consistent in those actions? So as caregivers, as people, we all want love and to feel happy and accepted. But as caregivers, many times we are thrown into unexpected situations of misery and stress and anxiety. But the positive in all of that is if we can see that light shining at the end of the tunnel or create that light. From all of this anxiety and difficulty and suffering can come learning and wisdom and knowledge to change the situation and to change our future. The fact of the matter is many caregivers and many of us get comfortable in unpleasant situations and we let them go on and on and on without thinking about how we can change them. The second suggestion is to look at your days and your weeks and your months. We all have 24 hours in a day. Think of a 24-hour period as a time that you have to look at something differently and make a change, even if it is a small change. And then the next 24-hour period to do the same. And the next, and the next, and the next. That turns into a week and a month. But if we don't stop, think, and decide what we want our situation to be like today or tomorrow or in 6 months or a year, we can never get there. And as a caregiver, we will feel like we are continuing to drown because we're hoping on somebody else to change our life, on somebody else to improve our situation. That is not going to happen. We have to be that person that saves ourselves from our situation, from our indecision, from our fear of change. And as individuals, we can do that if we take individual responsibility to do that. So figure out what you want to do in the next 24 hours, in the next week, and start taking steps today to get there. Give yourself a little self-care. Give yourself a little time to stop, think, and decide what you'll do next. Please share this video with others. Please like this video. There are so many caregivers out there looking for hope, help, and support who really don't know where to turn and are looking for some positive inspiration and hope and a little bit of direction on how to stop drowning and what to do next. I'm Pamela D Wilson. Have a fabulous day today. I'll see you again soon in another video.